just got an order from Cherry on Top with some products that I pre-ordered. This is the Chamel Go Now Go collection, and I pre-ordered the Carpe Diem Posh collection from Simple Stories at the same time, and it took a lot longer. I think it was supposed to come in August, and it didn't come in until September. So a lot of my embellishments for this collection were held with the order, which I wanted to cry because I've wanted to use this, but I guess it's okay because this collection has a really nice fall theme, as you can see here if you've not heard about this. So there's lots of leaves here, but there's also travel elements in it too. So it works for both fall and travel, which I'll show you in just a little bit. And I had wanted to do this for you, a month ago when the collection first was coming out. But because I didn't have everything, I waited, and then it took much longer than I thought it was going to. So I didn't see a lot of YouTube showing this collection, or videos on YouTube showing this collection, so I'm just going to do it. And, if you've seen it already or don't care, go ahead and pass by it. So anyway, this is Chamel Go Now Go. This first paper is, and I'm not sure what's A side and B side here, it doesn't matter. This one is called Pond, and it has this really beautiful all over leaf print here, and then on the back is a really cool wood grain, which will be fun to use. It's really nice. It's got both medium and light. This next paper here is that wood grain in a map on navy. This is called Here. So this will be neat. I just want to frame papers like this because it's so cool. Like you could frame it, or you could put where, places that you've traveled, which is a cool thing to do if you have a map of just your country especially. This paper is, on the back, is some really cool multi-stripes, and I saw Chamel use this in, I think, her class that she just did. I think she used this one, and it was kind of a cool way to do it. This is another fall themed one here. This is called Market, so it's apples, so that'd be great for fall or back to school. And then it has this nice all over kind of green print. I love this paper. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm so excited. And I got two of a lot of these because I like the front side and the back side both. So this one is called Cafe, and it almost looks three-dimensional. And then just a really nice red print on the back. And this would be really easy to use for layering. This paper is called Arrival, and I think I only did get one of these. I've seen lots of people cut this up to use for titles or words and that kind of thing on this side of it. And then there's this sort of interesting kind of modern print on the back that looks like pieces of ledger something. This print is another one of the fall themed ones. It's called Live or Live. A nice maple leaf, especially a nice maple leaf for our friends in Canada. And then this one is an all over navy print here. That's a great border too of the maple leaf. I live in a part of the country actually that's not too far from Canada, and so I get really beautiful falls or autumn depending on what you call them, so these will be fun for me to scrap with. This paper is called Hike, all over kind of diamond here, and then a really pretty blue floral that I really love. This paper is called Date, and she did in one of her earlier collections she did this print, but a different, I think it had pink hearts or paper was pink with hearts, one of the two. Anyway, I love that paper, so I love seeing this again. This time it's red with a ledger in the heart. And this collection, I think because it is autumn themed, is definitely much darker colors than like her first collection was a little bit more pastel-y. And I've seen that actually with a lot of her collections. They seem to be darker, more primary, more true colors, if that makes sense to people. And then on the back is just sort of this nice blue or turquoisey wave pattern. This one is fun. It's called Move. And it's all sorts of suitcases and handbags and sunglasses, combs, toothbrushes, those kinds of things that you would probably use traveling. Binoculars. Fun paper. Fun to cut these apart to use as embellishments. I'm going on a trip this fall to visit my mom who lives in Arizona, and I might have to hang on to one of these sheets so that I can do something with all these suitcases. And the real reason I got the 2 sheets of this is because I love this all over light green pattern here. And then this one is called Fly. So I do want to use this. It's not just me going to see my mom, my brother and sister and I are all going. So it's a surprise to her, but since she doesn't watch my YouTube channel, I'll be fine. She has a birthday coming up, a big birthday. So we're going to all go down and surprise her for her birthday. And then on the back is just this nice ledger. This plaid here is called Picnic, and I'm starting to see more plaids. Trying to think if I just saw, I think Basil came out with some plaids, like in a pattern paper. So this is this is pretty because I think it's pink, navy, blue, green, and yellow, but it almost looks purple in spots over the blue, which is kind of nice. And then on the back is just very neutral print here. More autumn or fall themed. The trees are called Park. And then here's another plaid here, and this is a red and pink, and I think that's a brown color, but it looks green when it's going over the pink especially. This piece of paper is called Stroll, and it has the some icons and scenes. I don't know how I'll use this or if I'll use this side. I find those difficult to work with, as a lot of us do, but I liked this. So this pink version is the same as this more neutral version here, and that's really why I bought this piece of paper. This one is called Museum. Lots of like globes. Yeah, they're globes and pie charts and things like that. And then on the back is this blue print, almost like a ledger, but not quite because it's wonky. It's not straight. So you could use it either that way or this way. That'll be fun for layering. This one is called Drive, and it's a bunch of yellow automobiles and vans and trucks and things like that. So I thought it was taxis when I first looked at it, but it's not. It's a lot of different colored cars. And since Shimelle lives in England, in London specifically, her taxis wouldn't be yellow. That's a New York thing. Ooh, and this is, ooh, speaking of yellow, that's pretty. This is that same pattern that we just looked at in the blue, but it's in yellow now. Ooh, I love this yellow. This globe paper is called World, and it's kind of nice, and there is a plane on here. But if you didn't want to use the plane, you could always cover that with your photo. It's nice too because there's the colors from the collection are in the globes here. And this is, it's called World. This is really interesting, just an interesting background piece. I can see, you know, part of this is embellishing itself, but, you know, either putting the photo here or popping it down in the corner here or up here and then embellishing, or a couple photos embellishing around them. So it's interesting when she does these. I find those a challenge to use, but I do find them a challenge to use. I look at them and I'm like, okay, how can I best use this when I see a print like that? Although I love this as well too. This paper is called Walk, and I love the cityscape behind this. It's nice. And then on the background is an all over polka dot with all the colors in. And that's really why I bought this. You know, I like this. Who knows what I would do with that, but really like this. This paper here is called Botanical. And that's a nice large floral all over. On the back is a pink chevron. And then here is City, and it's a graphic city map, I guess would be the best way to describe that. I don't know if it's real or whatever, but it's kind of cool. Gives you the idea of a city without actually being a map of a specific place. And then this red pattern behind it. This one is called Action, and it's the cameras, and so you can either cut apart the squares or fussy cut out the cameras. I bought 2 sheets of this because then on the back is a really beautiful diagonal stripe in all the colors. So who knows, I might end up, because I love these, so I might end up buying another sheet, as I love this as I pet him. Oh, and look at this, is a fun border strip. She does do lots of fun border strips. And I just realized, I hope you can see that border strip because I had it down pretty low. That one was called Action, just in case I missed it. This one is called Journey, and it's a lot of travel stamps like you would get in your passport. And then on the back is this green and white stripe. I'm really happy this time with the patterns. The last two collections, I think, of hers, I bought the paper pad, and one of the things I discovered that in the paper pads, they don't really give you a lot of the B-sides like this. And I know that was a topic on Shamel's Facebook page one day about why there couldn't be more B-sides, and apparently that's something that American Crafts decides that they don't do that. And it just, so I found either I have to buy more paper, or I have a harder time using them because it's a lot of pages, a lot of pieces of paper, and her colors are a little bit different, so it's a little harder for me to just to mix them with other things. So anyway, so that's that green piece, but I'm much happier now because I bought all the individual papers. I did buy some of the cut-aparts, or I think I did buy all of the cut-aparts. So this is kind of a really cool sort of borders and tickets, and like you can cut these labels apart. So lots of fun things here. This one's called Race, and on the back is this really nice green chevron, which I only bought one of these pieces, and now I'm gonna have to decide which I want to use there. Might have to remember that. This one I also did buy two of because I like these month pieces that you can cut apart, because you can cut these apart, and then I like to journal on them, and they're 3x4s. And then this is a really fun piece here. It looks like washi tape strips, and there is washi holding all these colors down here. And then this piece of paper is called Run, and this is again 4x6 and 3x4 journaling cards here. Some things, you know, like book your ticket and adventuring and those kinds of things. Go somewhere you've never been before. So this will be a fun one to cut apart. And then on the back of this one is a really nice all over dot with plus signs. So that's that. Now I think that is all the paper from the collection. I think I bought a piece of everything. And now I have the embellishments. So the first thing I did was I bought her enamel dots, and some of these are glittered, like the red hearts here, just the red hearts, and then the heart stars and dots in gold are glittered. Everything else is a matte. And as I'm looking at this, I'm missing a dot in navy, one of my favorites. Anyway, these are kind of cool because they're a little bit translucent. Maybe I'll have to send Cherry on Top a note and tell him when I got it I realized that I was missing a dot here. Especially in navy, because that's why I bought it. But anyway, one of her last collections, I bought the dots and ended up using 2 full sheets of them up. So I bought 2 right away because just the little hearts and things, and I used them on lots of other layouts as well too. Then I bought these wood buttons. I don't use buttons a lot, but I found that I've been using the wood buttons from collections quite a bit. They're just a nice extra texture, something a little bit different with the collection. So that's this one. That's and they are 20 wood buttons here. The other thing I bought here are these luggage tags and inserts. So there are, I think there's 4. Yes, there are. There's 4 luggage tags, and I'll flip them over here. And then, so then each luggage tag has a plain insert, which is what you're seeing there and there. But it also has other inserts, like one that says hello, one that says thanks, one that says to and from, and one that says congratulations. I think Pebbles used to do like little pockets, and then you could put an insert in them, and I really liked using those. So I bought these just to try them out. Something a little bit different. Really fun if you are traveling or have travel photos. This is her thicker phrases, I guess. They're called Let's Go, and it's cool. These are almost like a bronzy coppery color. They say, love today, travel, let's go journey around the world. Smile, want to make it happen. I ended up getting a second sheet of these. So if I don't use that, and I've kind of set it aside a little bit right now, I'm going to put that in to a little package that I'll do someday when I hit 500 subscribers, which I think I'm at about 357 now. So it'll be a while before that happens. Not that I'm not totally excited about that, and thanks for subscribing if you're a subscriber, but it'll be a little bit yet. But if I don't use them up, then I'll do that, put in a little package. Then I got the chipboard stickers, and I like these. They come in waterfall packs, so you don't have to open everything. They're smaller, they're less bulky than the chipboard sheets, and this is cute. There's a suitcase in here that's open, but a handbag and some fall themed things with leaves, and here's a yellow taxi, and so I guess there is yellow in here, and then just things that say happy travels. There's a globe here with the Eiffel Tower in it, so that might be fun to do like on a bucket list page, or if you've been to France, or you could also put something else over that if you wanted to. Then these are going to be fun. These are puffy sticker hearts, and they're the patterns from the paper, but they also say things like explore and happy and love, go, believe, smile. So this is going to be fun to use with the collection, and I just think in other collections too. I think Dear Lizzie had a bunch of hearts at one time that I bought multiple sheets. Like I probably bought those sheets 3 or 4 times. Then I did get the sticker book here. Sorry if you don't like packaging. I don't actually mind hearing packaging open on videos. I think it's kind of fun. It makes me feel like I'm opening them too. So, and these are the nice sticker books that you can push closed, and I don't use them like this until I'm down to the end. I store things in a lot of things in a basket right to my left hand. Literally, I can reach it. And when I am mostly through a collection, then I'll put those sticker books in that basket, and then I flip the top open so that, or flip the top up so that I don't accidentally get any stickers off. So lots of different, motifs here. There's travel motifs here. There's, oh, and this is interesting. There's shiny stickers, and there's matte kind of a sticker, see-through stickers. That's what it is. These are solid stickers, and then these are stickers on acetate, so when you put them down, you'll be able to see them. And these are fall themed, some banners and stamps and geotags. And then this is interesting. It looks almost like it's washi tape, so that'll be fun. And it's printed like on a cream color. And then we're back to more stickers and journaling pieces, backpacks. I'll have to talk about using, trying to figure out how we're going to take luggage on this trip, because we're flying a discount airline, and oh my gosh, I think they're going to charge us to breathe air. Anyway, and then these are phrase stickers, and then a little tiny alphabet and some numbers there. So this will be kind of fun to use on some of the pages. So those are the accent and phrase stickers. And then last but not least, I have the cardstock shapes here, and I don't have those open yet, so I guess I will open them for you. And I always regret this because I'm a massage therapist. I just cut my fingernails today, and these things are a pain in the neck to get off my Heidi Swapp mat, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm not going to go through these individually. I think you can look at those online, but lots of travel themed things here, postcards and phrases and tickets, houses, lots of these journaling spots, which I really truly appreciate. I use I like a ton of these kinds of things. Some mountains. So lots of different things, and enjoy the journey, that kind of stuff. And those are all cardstock, and then there are also acetate as well too. So lots of those. There's a gold tree and some leaves, some balloons. There's a kite here, some clouds. You'll see that there, and then a compass, basically. So that is the Shimelle Go Now Go collection. Go Now Go get some because it's really, really cute. This is another collection that I can hardly wait to start scrapping with. Hope you are all well. Bye!